Jenna Jameson. I was just attack fucking Rocco style doing you in how many films? I mean, bam, bam, bam. And you know what? I'm thinking his cock's bigger than mine. And you were acting like you loved it. Fucking beep. She wasn't liking it too much at all. Now she loves the violin, okay? I mean, when it hits, bam. I mean, her whole pelvis, lifts up, locks, and attacks my face. It's really cool. And so I'm thinking, since you misled so many women around the world, okay, and men too, into thinking that's how it's done. How many bruised pussies are you responsible for? And so, you know what? In kangaroo court, you have been convicted, sweetheart. It's not like my best friend liked you too much, didn't like you, whatever. You heard his fucking video, maybe. And if that's your man sending me emails, you know what? Good for you. They created the UFC. No, you weren't anything in football. That game left you. Said, bye-bye, son. Okay, we don't want you anymore, except maybe he's a tackling dummy. And thank God for UFC. Otherwise, what would you have? And then, it's like this, dude. If I wasn't fucking cursed, seriously, like almost on purpose cursed, held back, got in trouble for the play. Seriously, if I'm going to the NFL with as bad as I am, as tough as I am, if I don't get hurt, man, I'm going legendary status, dude. No shit. And then when I come out and I say that, you know what? I've been touched by God, because it's easier for people to actually understand that concept, even though there really isn't one. It's this planet. That which gives life is God, correct? All right? So we're killing this planet. But you know what? What do you expect from the rich who crafted a book that basically portrayed nature as a snake, okay? Nature is what told the truth. It was through the lips of the serpent, okay? To Eve. And Eve, being the brave, noble woman that she is, was she retarded? Was the mother of all women on earth, was she retarded? Because God said that she was going to die, and she fucking took a bite anyways. My theory is that she foresaw the fate of women and didn't want it and was committing suicide, dude. And she was lured into believing in this book. It's the book by Lucifer, really, okay? And those people are the ones that are killing this planet, dude. Yeah, for sure. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to hit a home run, outside the fucking park. Like a game winner. You know what? And it goes like this. Dana White, everybody that's been cock blocking me, putting the muzzle on Diego Sanchez, even though Ali's thing, and I've got that fucking video. And this planet is starting to die. Those two earthquakes back to back are going to start to get worse. Things are going to get cataclysmic here for especially people on coastal cities. It's not going to end up good because we're burning up hydrogen inside internal combustion engines. Google it. That's the catalyst that makes things go, all right? The petroleum just explodes it into power, vaporizes it, comes out dust. There is no even return. If there was, I've already said all this shit, okay? I'm a smart motherfucker, okay? 154, you know what? I could have gone to fucking Harvard. They fucking recruited me. No shit. And I said I didn't want to get my ass kicked for 4 years. Maybe that was a mistake. Anyways, yeah, I'm the guy that figured out that stevia turns water into a fuel, and no one's listening. And you know what? Those two earthquakes, and then 4 years ago, when I told Cal Worsham that I was Maitreya, and that I've been touched by God, and like I said, touched by God. It's an easier concept than saying basically, instead of Bobby Chacon, I'm like the emissary, touched by aliens, okay? And so was Jesus. Put it like this. The only God there is that which gives life, correct? Well, you know what? Then women should still be revered as gods, okay, like they once were. There was the purge. All the women who knew anything were killed. And yeah, that's when, like the pyramids were poured. Google it. And, aliens on spaceships on the sides of cave walls. You know what? Yeah, it's a crazy thing, man. And then, like I said, 4 years ago when I told Cal Worsham that I was Maitreya, we were losing about 33% of what looked like water to soap floating at the end of the blend. Okay? The only reason that it floats at the end of the blend is because it turns into a potential fuel that can power this earth safely forever, for free. Okay? If you don't know it, Earth is slavery personified. All right? They've been enslaving us ever since the pyramids. Okay? In the pyramid, it's an evil fucking symbol because, few sit at the top, many at the bottom. And I'm thinking that if I was writing a book, I would like a king, okay? Whoever was in charge to be benevolent, okay? Not have so much that he couldn't use it and, give it back to the people that could, okay? The poor. And so, you know what? I'm asking Dana White and clan to stop cock-blocking fucking Diego Sanchez and Jenna Jameson, make a video on the violin. Like I said, I tell you, Karen Alberto in Stockton, California, she said that the violin was a miracle that every woman should experience at least once before she dies. And she put her hand on a Bible and testified in front of Congress, all right? And I've got a couple PhDs that, I don't know, okay? I mean, I actually, one that I know of Farron's, but I can't even talk to her anymore, okay? I don't have any money. I mean, it's like a fucking nightmare. It really is. And so this is what I'm trying to do. Trying to light a fire under some asses. Yeah, Tito, I mean, it's like this, dude. When you came up to Sacramento and you didn't want to fuck with Scott Smith punching, and so he tapped you out a couple times on the ground, that was you basically bowing down to me and not wanting to fuck with me since I gave him hands, okay? Yeah, no shit. And, put it like this. The conduit between fucking boxing and cage fighting, a lot of dollars in boxing, not much in cage fighting, although cage fighters kick the shit out of boxers, And then we got Toney coming in. And, James, seriously, you know what? Cool, whatever you're doing. You're basically still a slave, puppet masters, at the top. And what you could do on your own is get stevia and melt down. Now, you go down, would you start off at 165? Okay, that's basically what you are. You're a fucking fat-ass, overweight fucking middleweight that can box, okay? And that's why you're taxing dudes, okay? Because you've got hands and they don't, all right? But if you were to go against a fucking heavyweight, man, that, was faster than you are and had more power and, longer reach, and would I have the nuts to fucking do it just hands? I want to put in a clause that if those failed, that I could use cage fighting tactics, and I'd kick your ass, man. Like in a bar fight, I'd fuck you up, okay? No shit. As a matter of fact, if you actually came to the Vagos clubhouse, you'd be treated like royalty, man. And, you know what? Yeah, in a fucking bar fight, I'd fucking mop you up. I would try to do it with hands and cage fighting gloves. Big difference, man. You're really good at staying in a pocket and fucking, rolling and letting, shots slide off. And cage fighting gloves don't do that like boxing gloves do. Guys get fucked up. They get torn up, yada, yada. And you know what? It's like this, player. I eat more than you do. And I'm fucking basically, compared to you, I'm looking like motherfucking Adonis, dude. You know what I'm saying? And I'm eating like a pig. And I'm going to stop doing that. And I wonder, do you like to smoke weed? Because it makes you eat and blow up like you, okay? And no disrespect, man. Everything I said is true, okay? How I see it, you're a boxer, and I've got hands, and I can cage fight. And so I'm thinking that in a fight, I would fucking mop you up. It wouldn't be this Tim Silva, here's my chin. And, maybe Dana White would be forced to fucking pay guys a little bit more than he is. It's part of the game, yada, yada. It is what it is. I'm trying to get Stevia famous. And, Dana, you're cock-blocking everything. So, you know what? It's like this, dude. Why don't you give me fucking Kimball, man? I'll be white version of Houston Alexander. And what I'm going to do is attack him with my hands. And you know what? Whoever does fight me is going to be fucking rewarded when the scientific community finally wakes up and validates that I actually have the ability to turn fucking water into fuel, okay? Healthy, forever shit. It's going to be a big one. And so, you know, Bon LaPua don't know it, but, you know, he's going to have a lot of money when I get paid. And, you know, I mean, I'll tell you what, Rick Cheek, what do you think? It would be a fucking good show, man. You and your homeboys coming over respectfully, you know, no animosity. And you and I just going fucking hands. Because, I mean, I've already done the thing against Muay Thai. And, you know what? Why don't we just sling him, man? And then when I metaphorically blow you up, maybe people will go, wow, Stevia fucking really works. And they'll listen.